Hey traders, welcome to Quad S Trading. My name is Simon, and if you short sell penny stocks, you must check out our Discord. You can join for free. We live trade for free every Monday to kind of introduce people short selling and why we short sell penny stocks, especially the ones that pump to dilute, because it's the only way they can make money because they are a unprofitable business. So subscribe, head over to our Discord. The link is in the description below. So let's have a quick look here. So over here we have our VW scanners. Okay, so this is a 40% pump. Essentially, these are the best stocks to short because they have dilution and the stock will pump to dump. And you'll notice that most of these stocks here end up lower than where they started. Well, they pump and then they come back down. Okay, so let's have a look. So VSEE, this is one that actually was a beautiful trade yesterday. So if you guys watched my other video, you would have seen that we took this one yesterday. So here's the big pump. It closed below the VWAP right here. My entry was 170 because I cheated a little bit this one because I was busy with the kids. But the real entry is at the VWAP, so it's 184, and you wait till the end of the day, which is 154. But I went from 170. I used my tuition around $1. I figure $1 is a nice round number. I'm happy with this, but the rule of thumb, you wait till the end of the day. So either way, this is a winner, but is a huge winner if you got out at the $1 mark. Now, on today, this year, it just bumped from the day before. It didn't do anything that we looked at. The pattern is nowhere near what we're looking for, so this was a complete write-off. FLG, let's have a look at this one here. Okay, same thing with this one here. For one, it's under $1.15, so it is not a trade. But as you can tell, look, it pumped. It hit the current monthly pivot, which is one of our strategies, and it dumped all the way down. Now, if you look at FGL, there is no news, right? So no news. You don't need to worry about people buying the stock on the news. It literally just pumped to touch this and tank. So if you got in right here, like I don't trade this early in the morning. I'm up at 6, but some people trade, starting at 4 o'clock. You go from here all the way down to here, 50%, right? The price just crashed. So good for those who took this trade. Like I said, you'll see a lot of these trades, they end up going a lot lower than where they started. Now this one here almost did a VW one. We're literally off by like 5 cents. So my entry is $1.15. This one here closed at $1.03. This one closed at $1.04. It pumped. This one here ended up closing on the VWAP, which is $1.13, and this one here closed below at $1.07. So or $1.08. So I did not trade this one. However, because it was so close, you could have taken half an entry, a quarter of an entry, and you know what? Once again, it tanked at the end of the day. So this one here, for those who took it, which I did not, 18% on this trade here. So this one here was very, very, very close. If you look at MSAI, so we actually didn't have any VW trades today. We only had one solid pivot and resistance. So this one here like this, same thing. You'll see it doesn't look very clean. We don't even have one circle that has a blue dot, which is our first condition to be met. If that one's not met, everything falls apart. But same thing. This was just not a trade. But once again, from the blue, you know what? It crashes, right? Any entry below the VWAP, let's say even if you go with this in here, which I think that one was a halt, it's still 16%. So that's it for the VW strategy. Nothing happened today. However, we had some killer trades the past couple days. I think it was about 12% of your account in between yesterday and Monday. So now let's just go see the trades from Sean to see if he posted any in here in the free trade. Let's have a look. So 936, perfect. He posted one. So he took the a trade at 140 on MSAI, and here's why. If you go in the 4-hour chart, see this stock here, it pumped in the 140 a couple days ago. Well, he decided, hey, you know what? If it went up here and it tanked, well, guess what? I'm going to enter at 140. So let's just put a line here at 140 like this. We'll put it green because Sean entered at 140. Let's go back to the 5-minute candle and look at that. He hit the pretty much the top off by two pennies, by 2 cents, right? So he killed it. He went up here, and so he covered I think in the mid-range here, somewhere around here. But I keep telling Sean, if the stock is in the VW scanner, wait till the end of the day. Now, obviously, don't go broke taking profit, but he covered here like this at 29 cents per share when he could have gotten 42. He could win as low as which would have been here 42 cents per share, right? So you could have almost doubled his profit by going at the end of the day. Historically, for the VW strategy, any stock that goes in the VW scanner, which is designed for the VW strategy, end of day is by far the best profit target. And that's it. That's the only trade for today. MSI. Now, some people took CMBM. It hit a lot of missed monthly pivots. If you go back like this here, let's just have a look here. We have a missed monthly pivot right here, right? So let's just do some lines here. I'll do a little bit more analysis here for you guys for this one here. And then, we have another one right here, 354. If it scroll back, this one's got hit, this one's been hit, this one's been hit, this one's been hit, and then I think there's another one somewhere up here. Nope, that one's been hit. So yeah, oh, way up here at 11 bucks. But this one here, I highly doubt it would ever get hit, but you never know. Okay, now let's go back to the 5-minute chart on CMBM. Now, while this here, okay, so this pivot here got hit in the pre-market. So some people actually took it here. I know one guy took it here. He posted in our Discord, and he covered at the VWAP. So he made from here down to here a good 24%, but then it just went crazy. Now, reason why this is not a trade is if we go to, let's have a quick look here. We have a stock scanner or a stock analyzer. Okay, so if I were to do stock CMBM like this, it will analyze the stock for us, and it will tell you the dilution and all that kind of stuff. And look how many red flags. Market cap above 100 million. Institutional ownership way too high. Risk is high, which means that they don't dilute very often. Offering is, they don't have any. They have no overhead. Historically, they've never done it before. Cash position, 83 months of cash, so it's many years of cash left. Like they do not need money. So the stocks that we typically short in a VW is stocks that need money. So the banks won't give them money, so they need to pump to sell their own shares to make money. This company doesn't need to. It's got money for a very long time. And if you look at the news, it is a Starlink news. The news alone, you don't touch it. So a few of our guys in our elite traders, they scalped a little bit here and there, but they went back in on a VWAP retest over here, and they got stopped out. So, but at the end of the day, you gotta stick to the rules. You trade the best, you trash the rest. That is what our motto. Like, you don't want to trade, you don't want to overtrade. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So if it doesn't look good, just let it go. Sometimes we'll have days today like there was no VW strategy today. However, we're still up like 48% on the month, right? So anyways, that's it for this one. If you like what we see, head over to the Discord and I'll see you there.